Hi fam, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Vuvu, and if you are new on here, please consider pressing that red subscribe button down below and joining the family. And if you are an oldie, a returnee, a member of the fam bam, welcome back fam, and thank you for joining me once again. Now, as always, the title is a giveaway. I have tried to kind of curb one of my bad habits, but I haven't curbed all of them, okay, because I'm only human. So I am giving you my August TBR on time, chair. Well, as on time as I can, okay? And is it still ambitious? As always, nothing's changed. An ambitious TBR. These are the books on my radar for the month. And if you're new on here, I hope you understand that some months I do read all of these books, some months I don't. But these are the books that I'll be picking from the month of August. So if you are curious as to what those books are, kindly stay tuned.
So Vena _reads is an amazing book reviewer, also YouTuber. She reviews books on YouTube, and if I'm not mistaken, she also has a blog as well. So please, if for your connection with literature, get in touch with or follow at VUVUVENA_reads. She is based in South Africa, and I think it is also extremely important to follow literary content creators who are based outside of the West and in continental Africa, because they do a really good job of bridging the gap.
We appreciate you, Vuvu, for bringing us Turning Pages and for bringing us your BookTube channel.
You know, this is a chance for people to actually see some people that I really enjoy.
Please consider pressing the red subscribe button down below, and if you're a returnee, welcome back fam.
Vuvu, you're amazing. Thank you so much for your time.
Okay, all right. Let's get it. Let's get it with the ambition. I think there's 12, if not 11 books on here, but listen, share. Who's counting, right? So the first book up is Midnight Sun by Stephanie Meyer. This one was sent to me by Wordsworth Books for review purposes. I've spent the past week binging the Twilight Saga movies from Twilight all the way up to Breaking Dawn Part 2 in preparation for this book, and I've already started it, if I'm being honest with you guys. It's only today is the 3rd of August, so I have already started it. Absolutely loving this perspective from Edward's point of view. I don't think this one needs any introduction. It came out a few years back, but I never got around to getting myself a copy, and I'm so delighted to be reading it now because I am in some mood for like these vampire stories. I don't know why. I want more. So that's the one book. The second book that I have here is Sleep Like Death by Kaylin Byron. Right, this one came out 2 months ago in June, and she is the author of another book. This one is a proof copy obviously. I got this during the Bloomsbury Big Night In campaign with Tandem Books, and this is the first book that I want to pick up from her. I've heard a lot about her. I'm just trying to find out though. Cinderella is Dead, I think, is her other book, and it seems like she is doing a lot of retellings from like your old school fairy tales, and this one, it looks like it's a retelling of Sleeping Beauty. I don't know what my tongue is doing, child, of Sleeping Beauty, but I can't wait to get into this one because it also looks like it's a grisly retelling of Sleeping Beauty. So she's done Cinderella, obviously, so I can't wait to see what this is about. The font is quite forgiving, so I feel like it is one of those that you can definitely get through quite quickly. Next up on my list is one from my bookshelf that I bought for myself, which is Queenie by Candice Carty Williams. Candice Carty Williams, child. I don't know what my tongue is doing. Actually, let me take a sip of my mimosa. Okay. I did spill on my dress, in case you're wondering. So this one, I think the series or movie, I'm not sure, is on Disney, which is what got me curious. I know that Ompi also wanted to read this, but this has been on my shelf for a very long time, and the reason why I didn't pick it up is because everybody has been saying Queenie is such a problematic character. I don't really mind problematic characters, right? But I do feel like if you've been forewarned, you need to be in the mood for it. I think that I'm ready for her now. Okay, Little Miss Queenie, we are going to do the things in the month of August. Okay, ciao. Ooh, okay, most of these books are by women. I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Listen, I've been holding myself. This one, I've been like, Vuvu, focus. And this right here is Goddess Crown. This is also a debut by Sade Lapite, right? The tagline is Girl Rebel Queen, right? And I think she is a Nigerian author. This one was sent to me by Pan Macmillan for review purposes. And listen, I'm ready. I've been ready, but I'm so ready. Okay, I just want to see if she is definitely Nigerian or not. Just before I tell you guys, false, trolls. Yeah, she's British Nigerian. So the back reads, Colothea has been raised in hiding, safe from the reaches of the king, until the day the assassins strike. Soon she's thrust into Gala's royal court, a glamorous and treacherous world dominated by powerful men, with enemies on all sides. The only man she can trust is her bodyguard. To survive the court and avenge those that she loves, Colothea must claim the power she was born to wield. Okay, chair, I'm ready for all of that. Listen, there is no book that I'm going to show you right now that is really not within my scope of what it is that I want to read. Thank you, Pan. Thank you kindly. Another one from Pan is this beautiful, a moment for the cover. I mean, these covers, guys, can't seem to get over them. This is book 1 in the Nightborn duet, and this is The Serpent and the Wings of Night by Carissa Broadbent, and this is a vampire story. And needless to say, I am definitely in my vampire bag. Charity recently read this one, and when she was talking about it during our past sprints, I was salivating, child, only to find that this here child has been waiting for me in the packages, and I just hadn't opened my packages yet. What do you even mean? Anyway, I'm ready. I'm ready. Another one from Nigeria. I want to pick up, I haven't read short stories at all this year, so I want to pick up Jollof Rice and Other Revolutions by Omolola Ijeoma Ogunyemi. Okay, cha. And this one I got from Reader's Warehouse, so I bought this one myself. And the back reads, Jollof Rice and Other Revolutions is a dazzling collection of interconnected stories whose roots are in Nigeria, but with a scope that spans continents and decades from the past into the future. Nonso, Remy, Aisha, and Solape find themselves in the middle of a riot at their affluent Nigerian boarding school, and the experience forges an unbreakable bond between them. The uprising triggers a chain of events that will alter their lives and the lives of those they love forever. We meet Solape's mother, whose life was irrevocably altered by the fallout of the school riots years before. We see Nonso grapple with the world outside Nigeria when she moves to the US, having fallen in love with an African-American man. We meet Remy's future husband, Sagun, in the Bronx as he tangles with the police. Meanwhile, Aisha's overwhelming sense of guilt about what happened the night of the riot haunts her until she sees a chance to save her son's life and, through her sacrifice, redefine her own. By turns emotional, humorous, unsettling, and provocative, Jollof Rice and Other Revolutions is a moving, multi-layered portrait of the lives of a group of bold, compellingly relatable women whose lives are shaped by incident and destiny. I want. Next up, we're still in our Nigerian bag chat. Now this right here, I'm looking forward to. This is our July August book club pick for the fully booked book club that we ran over on the book club app, right? It's a virtual digital book club, and that's by me, Booked on Charity, Bookish Nontli, and Bukamuso aka Pile. And this is the book that we've picked for the months of July, August, and this is Only Big Bam Matters Tomorrow by Damilare Gugu. And this copy was sent to me by the wonderful people at Pan Macmillan for review purposes. And this is also a Nigerian author. She is the author of Nearly All the Men in Lagos Are Mad. And without further ado, let me just read you the back of this book, child. Freshly out of Obafemi Awolowo University, 20-year-old Temi has a clear plan for her future. She is going to surgically enlarge her backside like all the other Nigerian women. In the end, it seems like Temi might be the sanest of them all. In Only Big Bam Matters Tomorrow, Damilare Gugu brings her signature humor, boldness, and compassion to each member of this lovable but exasperating family, whose lives show just how sharp the double-edged sword of beauty can be. And obviously that already sounds like a book that every black woman should read. Okay, I'm looking forward to this one. My copy is a little bit damaged, but that's not a problem at all. We are definitely going to plunge into this as soon as we can. Let me take a sip break, chill. Ambition is getting to me also. Okay, so I'm going to show you the next two together because they are part of a series by South African author Busisekile Khumalo, and that is Sunshine and Shadows, as well as Rubies and Rain. This is book 1, this is book 2, and both of these copies were sent to me by NB Publishers through the Aquila stable for review purposes. Right, the covers are stunning. Let's just give it up for that. The covers are absolutely drool worthy. Okay, book 1 is Sunshine and Shadows, and it reads, I decided struggle love is the pits. You do not hang a Picasso piece in the back room, you hang it in a mansion. Vimbai, a final year law student at the University of Zimbabwe, is determined not to join the long line of unemployed graduates. She would rather trade sexual favors to get a job than go back to living with her aunt turned stepmother. Unlike her roommate, Nosihle, the good girl who mistakenly falls in love with the wrong man, Vimbai prides herself on being pragmatic. Even if that means making an enemy out of Ruby, the spoiled socialite who is leading a double life. But in Vimbai's search for someone who can offer her the opulence and grandeur of the Sunshine City, she dances too close to the sun, burns, and gets plunged into the shadows that lurk in the underbelly of her dream city. Now Vimbai is faced with two choices. Will she opt for a fairy tale love or the ominous allure of the shadows? Absolutely love this. Like, I feel like it's romance mixed with crime or thriller. Oh, that's what I want. I want that one. So the sequel is Rubies and Rain, and it reads, I wish you could just drop dead already. You are making my life hell. I hate you. Ruby regrets the last words she hurled at her father. Only hours later, a series of storms are triggered in Ruby's pampered life. Before she knows it, she has become a social media pariah, is abducted and smuggled across the border, only to land in a jail cell with her nemesis, Vimbai. Both young women find themselves pawns in a one-sided battle, and with Ian declared dead, there is no savior in sight. Can Ruby and Vimbai set aside their personal differences to band together against the bigger evil they're confronted with? Ruby doesn't know the first rule of engagement in this war. In the end, she is forced to relinquish her grudge and ruby glass slippers as their lives are in imminent danger. Will these rubies survive the mud dredged up by the rain, or will they drown in it? Pertinent questions. Obviously, because I'm doing TBRs again, I'm gonna try and give you guys my wrap-ups. I thought I was gonna give you guys wrap-ups from the month of March, but child, I've read so much this year. If you don't follow me on Storygraph, I don't think I'll go back as far as that, but I will definitely give you guys my July wrap up, which brings me to this next book. So in July I read Mark Twain's Huckleberry Finn, as well as The Adventures of Tom Sawyer in preparation for James by Percival Everett. This one has been talked about a lot, and apparently it's already been scooped for a movie, or I'm not sure what, but a screen adaptation of sort. And it follows the runaway slave that is captured in The Adventures of Huckleberry Finn. Yes. And obviously Percival Everett would then give it his own twist, his own interpretation, etc. But I have a feeling that it will be a delight to read. He's actually the first man on my pile. Okay, we see you, Percival. And last but not, I got this one from Pan Macmillan, South Africa, for review purposes. And the last book I've got, I received from Wordsworth Books for review purposes, and this is The Covenant of Water by Abraham I never know what to say, but this one absolutely needs no introduction. I think Oprah Winfrey made it so famous that everybody has been wanting to read it. I tried to wait for the hype to pass before I grabbed my copy, but I also made sure that I do not indulge in any spoiler like content, etc. So I'm going into this one blind, but I am definitely looking forward to it. It is a bit of a chunker child, so I will be accompanying this one with some audio for sure, and I look forward to it. So if you guys have made it to the end, right, I'll know you've made it to the end because you've seen this here beauty. Please, can you give me an emoji, comment with an emoji of water, any emoji you want. It can be the splashes, it can be waves, it can just a man's water, water. That would be very delightful as a way to engage with my content. I truly appreciate it. And if you are not yet a subscriber, please do not hesitate to press that red subscribe button down below and join the family. And until next time, I truly do love you guys for choosing me time and again. Bye now.